Good morning, everyone. Today we are planting trees. We were supposed to plant them like a little bit ago, but we've been getting rained out every time. But finally, a dry and a nice day. So today we are planting the peach, apricot, apple, and some cherry trees, I believe. But I'll confirm that with Dad before we do everything. But I'm pretty sure we're doing all that. So enjoy the video. This is gonna be a long one. So now is the time to pause and get your popcorn. If you wanna watch for the whole thing, I'd recommend getting some popcorn, go to the bathroom, and yeah. Go measure some rows. See you guys when we get to the rows that we are measuring. Let's get measuring some rows. I'm gonna set you guys up on. All right, here we go. We just finished measuring rows and we're all good. Let's go sort out some trees. Now let's fill up these buckets with water to sort the trees into. Here are the buckets. Oh hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. I can tell that this was used last time.
Yep.
From the line, all right. So that line is where we'll fill it. Then we'll fill this one and this one with the same amount of water. So it might take a little bit, but roll the time lapse. So some of you guys may be wondering, why do we put the trees in water before we plant them? Well, here's why. Let's have Mom explain why.
Guys, so Matthew has this video set up to show you how we plant our apple trees and our peach trees. Today we're going to be doing peach trees, as he explained. So in these green buckets, we are filling them about 1/4 to 3, well, almost a half full. And we are going to take the trees and separate them by variety. And then those trees stay in this water to keep the roots wet. Otherwise they would dry out while we're planting, and that would not be a good thing. The trees would die. So that's what we're doing right here. And then the next step is to get the tractor moving, and we'll go from there. See you soon.
This is our beautiful planting tractor for trees. We'll fire her up in a few minutes and get her out. Right now, fill up those buckets over here. Then we sort the trees and then get the tractor out. So see you guys in a few minutes once all the buckets are full. We've just finished filling up the buckets with the water. We're going to get out the trees and then we'll sort them. See you guys when we start sorting the trees. Let's get sorting these trees. Here is the Tiana trees. That's what they're called, Tianas. And these are peach trees, correct? These are peach trees, correct? Okay, so these are peach trees. I was just confirming so that I didn't tell you guys the wrong info. Here they are. This is what trees come in for fruit farms. Well, this is what ours came in. They're like big box things. I'm going to move those 2 barrels that we were filling, then we're going to grab the other one to fill that. Let's go. Gotta move my seat up. bit hard to film while driving, but you can. It's only a forklift, so it doesn't go that fast. And I'm under supervision, so. Set them down, back out with the pallet, grab the other one. Perfect. All right, let's see. How are they doing? How you guys doing? Okay, good. Fantasia?
Yep.
Where? Right
Down underneath those roots.
here.
You got it. Those are the big ones.
Oh.
You're looking for right there. Is that 5/8 down below you?
That is, yeah.
Well, there's Fantasia right there. Is that right there?
There's a, wait.
I didn't see any more. Those are all bundled together. Maybe they didn't give them to you.
No.
Trees sure are messy when you pull them out of the bin. What are we looking for?
Fantasia 5/8.
Fantasia 5/8.
Yeah.
That's 7/8.
Careful. Walk slow. There's a 3/4 over here. You got them all?
This is a 3/4. Yeah, that's all. How many are here?
Just 2 minutes.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep.
All right, perfect.
Put these back in there.
All right, I'm going to bring the other trees out there so Mom can put in more water. So you guys want to get them out there. All right, I just got them out. Let's see, how is this going? Ooh, nice and full. A bit, looks like a mud soup.
Yep.
All right, it's been a couple of minutes. More than a couple, probably more like 10 minutes since the last clip was shot. We now have the trees fully sorted and they're outside. Dad's gonna come down in the Ford 3000 to come and pick them up, and then we'll get out the New Holland 7810, which has the tree planter on it. Here comes Dad on the 3000. He's gonna pick up the buckets of trees with this and bring this to where we're planting. Probably turn on action mode so this isn't so bumpy. Now it's on action mode, so now it'll be more stable when I walk. Yeah. I think he should take out the 7810. So then we can just let it run. Okay, so here's our plan. So Dad's going to get the other single bucket of trees after he brings up the double bucket. And then he's going to bring the single bucket of trees up to where we're planting. And then Mom and I are going to give him a ride down on the gator. And then we'll get out the 7810. Let's see, we're planning right here.
No, we're not.
No, we're planning over
Yeah, in the far side.
over in the far side. We're going to plant there later, though. Listen, we're only going 4 miles an hour, car. It's not that deep. Here's our plan for this part now. So we're going to bring Dad down to Gator and get the 7810. We're going to eat lunch. And then we'll take the lunch break. And then we're going out to plant. So I'll see you guys when we go to get the 7810. And then I'll see you guys after lunch after we get the 7810. All right, so I'm going to back out this gator that I'm on. And then we're going to go pick up Dad. Wherever he is. Which he'll be up here. I think he's down at the storage right now because there's one bucket of trees, but not all. There's one pallet of trees, but not both of the pallets. And there he is. See you guys when we get down to the storage to go get the 7810. All right, we've just made it down to the storage. Now let's get out the 7810. All right, here we go. Yep. Purring nicely. Oh, that tire's flat. All right, let's follow him up. Let's just leave that unlocked. out of hibernation. Here's another area where I believe we're putting trees in today. All right, we just fueled her up. So good to hear her purr again. Matches perfectly with that plan. Oh, I see Charlie and Uncle Josh's hands up there. Day one of planting trees. I think we'll be filming another day tomorrow, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, so there might be 2 planting videos out. All right, we just parked her, and we'll see you guys after lunch. All right, we are back from the lunch break. Dad's just going to run the tree planter down the row so that it pulls easier for when we plant, and then we'll start planting. Oh, there's Charlie. There he is. All right, now let's get this puppy started. the look he's giving. Here we go. After just a slight issue with the buckets, the hydraulic was not engaged since this is a rear end hydraulic bucket. I'm gonna speed this up for you guys. Right now I'm sitting on the tree planter and Dad's driving the tractor. This is what it does to the ground. Right now we aren't planting trees, we're just running it through to get the ground a little softer. This is what it does. That's the before and that's the after. All right, we're on our way to our next row. Here's a before and after. This is the before, this is the after. The previous before and after wasn't quite so accurate because we hit the end. All right, we're starting planting.
You're all right.
How's it going?
Good.
Do you like or dislike planting season?
It's going all right so far.
Okay. Let me just put this back on. No, I'll just hold this. These trees are how many feet apart?
8 feet.
Okay. This is our DIY rod to tell us the correct distance. Finally planting. Last time we tried, we got rained out. Well, the day we were going to, we had gotten rained out. Is it raining? So I felt a drop on my head. Today is Friday, June 27th. We were gonna try to plant yesterday on Thursday, but it started raining. And I think it was probably good that we didn't start on Thursday because we weren't really prepared. What variety of peach is this?
That's a late variety.
Okay. This is a later variety of peaches. Is this our first type of this variety?
Yep.
Okay, it is our first type of this variety of peaches, so we'll see how well it does in a few years in this upstate New York weather. Sorry about that, I was just fixing my mic. This is kind of like corn planting in a way, because you have to stay in a straight row, but it isn't a seed, it's an actual tree.
Stop there.
Just ran out of trees. Let's go get some more. All right, we've just finished our second row. We're getting more trees. Mom and I are putting them in while Dad and Uncle Josh plant. I got it. All right, we got some more bunches of trees. All right, we're going on to the third row. Are we just planting over here today, or? Okay. It is. Just a sec. Maybe we can stop at 3. Then we have time to get ready. Or just finish over here. Because we only have 2 more rows. sure they were planted. Honestly, there's nothing really too exciting about planting besides you guys just watching trees go into the ground. So I'll catch up to you guys once we get on to the 4th row. All right, here we are. We're back in row 1. They're getting some more trees, and let's watch some patting in the trees. Stomping them in, patting them in, same thing. This will just make sure that they're nice and firm with the ground and they don't get blown over by the wind.
Obviously, but they're all different.
That need more dirt?
So, if you're wondering why we have that little ball part of the tree up so high, it's because that's the graft, but it looks like a ball. It's where the two varieties,
Yeah,
where they graft the trees together to grow. And that's the part that the sun has to hit for the tree to grow. Just a little interesting fact. And that's why we have that up so high. So then the sun can hit it, so then the tree will grow. Are you guys okay after the time-lapse camera fell? Hopefully it does not fall in that creek, because I'm not going in that to save a phone. Comment if you're okay or not, please, because I need to know. Bye. So this is patting in a tree. So you want to make sure that the graft is above the ground, which actually not above, even. So basically that graft is where the two varieties that make up this variety or form are grafted together, basically fused together, and that's where the sun has to hit it. So if it can't get to the sun, the tree it won't grow. They'll just stay like this forever, and who knows, it might even die. Come on, this dirt. It's very moist. Does that have to come up more? Or?
Bring it up just a little.
Yeah.
A little more. There we go, that's down both sides. Make sure you stomp the back side.
Okay, and that's a tree. I know. There's one of the Yvette's down there, trying to play with the camera, I think. All right, so here's some packing in the trees with Aunt Tracy. It's going well.
Just soil with it. So. I'll teach you. Oh, okay. That's the never-ending route.
Here's the never-ending. Can't even fit it in the shot. This thing's
Careful.
a weapon.
Yeah, careful you don't hurt yourself with it.
All right, she just finished that tree. That's a nice shot right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys some shots of the close-up.
Huh?
All right. So we're basically done planting. We just have a couple more trees to do. So I'm just gonna get some shots of the closer up, packing it in, maybe some more time lapse. You know, this video's been full of time lapse, but planting goes like 1 mile an hour. I mean, I can walk ahead of the tractor just by walking. I can just walk right past it. So planting for us is slow, but so not much left of this video. So enjoy the last parts of this video. Let's deconstruct this tripod real quick. Oh, well, the phone, are you alive? I'll take that as a no. Another reason I came here is I knew this phone would probably be dead because it's an iPhone 7, which does not have the greatest battery life compared to the iPhone 16 I'm filming this on. So that tripod's nice and deconstructed now. To keep you guys from being bored, that's going to wrap up today's video. It wasn't very much of an exciting video, but we're done. So, yeah. So we're going to finish packing in these trees and then we'll be done planting. Have a great day and be sure to like and subscribe.